Let's get more now on our top story and the crisis in Japan. We can talk to Julia Mills now. Now, she's half Japanese. She's worried about her extended family in Otsuchi. She's been fundraising for the relief effort with the Japan Society. She joins me now live from our central London studio. Julia, tell us a little bit about where your family are and how they're doing.
Well, my mother's from a town called Otsuchi, which I think most people have seen on the front covers of all the newspapers. It's one of the villages that's been completely destroyed. The house that my grandfather built has disappeared. We've had an absolutely terrible trying to get in touch with our family. We've been very lucky to actually have a lot of people looking for us because obviously all the sites are in Japanese. The information's only coming through in dribs and drabs. We've actually found that basically all our family in Otsuchi, Kamaishi, which is the next town along, it's a big port town that was also badly affected, and Sendai, which is obviously the big city a bit further down, are okay, but we've not been able to take direct contact with the people in Otsuchi because the communications are down, and it sounds like the food situation is not great because basically it's difficult to get food and water to them because the bridges are gone, and that kind of thing. We've also still got one auntie missing and one cousin missing.
Well, obviously, I think everyone watching will be feeling for you and wish you luck in finding out what's happened to them. Are you learning anything about the family that you have tracked down? What happened to them at the time that the tsunami struck?
Unfortunately, no. This is one of the reasons why it's so frustrating. Basically, because the entire village has been wiped out, we can't telephone them. The information we are getting has been just their names on lists that we found on various internet sites. I finally got an email today from my cousin in Sendai who managed to actually speak to my auntie directly, and all we know is that the house is gone, they're okay, they're safe. We're not sure who's together because they only have a limited amount of time to talk and a limited number of calls they can actually make. It's all a very worrying time, especially because there isn't really anything we can do from here. We can't send anything because the roads are down. The ports, I heard of a boat, a Japanese naval boat that went from Tokyo to Kamaishi, which is where some of my relatives are. And the boat was packed with food, but there wasn't anyone to take it off. It was too difficult and too hard, and I'm not sure what happened to that. But I've also heard stories of people elsewhere in Japan sending food parcels that aren't reaching anyone, and the food's just going off. So what I'm trying to do here is basically to fundraise with the Japan Society. They are an organisation that fosters UK-Japan relations and has been established since 1891. And basically we're trying to raise funds not for the immediate emergency because there's very little that we can actually do right now. The Red Cross are doing a fantastic job with that. But we really want to get money for the aftermath, so rebuilding communities, rebuilding local schools, so basically giving money to local charities, particularly in areas like Otsuchi, which have been so badly hit.
I'm sure everyone will agree it was a very good cause. Can they find the Japan Society's website and give money that way?
Yes, they can. It's www.japansociety.org.uk/donate. You can donate through the internet, through postal, I think even maybe on the telephone. I'm not sure about that. But they also have gift aid as well. So if you're a UK taxpayer, they can claim that for you. And basically, they're very low on admin costs. We're using volunteers to help with the admin and everything. So your money will actually be going directly to local communities.
Well, we have made a note of that website address and we'll try and make sure that our viewers can get hold of it easily. Julia Mills, thank you for joining us today and good luck with all your efforts.